Mr. Thompson from the IMF on Greece that were published yesterday on his IMF blog, where he actually, starting a political discourse, he says that the IMF is not advocating for more austerity for Greece, and they want to stick with 1.5% primary surplus for the next couple of years or more. But he doesn't say what are they planning and offering and negotiating about when it comes to the other part of the equation, the debt reduction. So I didn't actually see that very well in his blog. My question is, did Paul Thompson bring all that stuff in the negotiation process? And how do you feel that someone is so openly revealing everything that's going on behind closed doors, if that's what he's doing, and he's still a negotiating partner? Thanks.
Annika's ready.
Thanks, Athanasius. Let me say that we carefully read the blog by the IMF officials that you refer to. The European institutions consider that the policies of the ESM program are sound, and if fully implemented can return Greece to sustainable growth and can allow Greece to regain market access. Greece has already implemented major reforms under the ESM program and is on track to reach the agreed fiscal targets. It is important that all institutions fully recognize these achievements of the Greek program. And just to give you a bit more of a wider answer, let me also say that staff from all institutions are now in Athens in order to reach a staff-level agreement on the second review of the Greek program. And given how much progress has already been made, an agreement could be reached soon if all partners engage constructively, and the Commission remains committed to doing so.
Annika? Yeah, Catherine?
Catherine Fior, EU reporter. The IMF describe the measures of further austerity as damaging to recovery, and the plan as a whole as being simply not credible. My question is, you've appointed the members of a European fiscal board. Is this something you could put to them and ask, is the current plan as it stands credible? Thank you.
Well, the plan has undergone several parts of scrutiny, not least by the Eurogroup and by the other institutions, as well as the European Court of Auditors, which gave feedback earlier this year. Much of this feedback has already been taken into account and is already being addressed. The fiscal board is independent, as you know, and it's completely up to them to decide what they want to look into. Generally, the mandate is to look into the fiscal stance appropriate for individual member states, as well as mostly for the euro area as a whole. But I would say you better put the question to the fiscal board.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Annika, I have a question regarding Italy, finally. In an interview which has been published today by La Repubblica to Vice President